On tonight's episode of Truth and Justice Tarot, we are about to find out what's really going on. We're going to bring to the front of the congregation this case of Ashlee Janae. Ain't no way you get engaged and go off on your honeymoon and don't come back. So we got to figure out what's going on here. Let's get into it. Go look in your closet and find that tinfoil hat. Sign up to my Patreon and get into this Truth and Justice Tarot. It's an investigation, and this is where we go beyond the personal. We peer beyond the veil. We analyze the hidden energies, deceptions, and societal impacts behind celebrities and major news events. See the world through a lens of symbolic truth. Sign up today. What the hell you doing? Don't you click off. You better like, share, and subscribe to my Patreon. It's free. You better get in there while it's still free. And I'm offering a lot of good stuff for the value of free. But I got some stuff behind the paywall, baby. Don't sleep on me. I have some things behind that paywall. But my point is I offer a lot of value for free. So make sure you like, share, subscribe to this Patreon. You're going to have to watch the full video anyway on Patreon. Okay, if you're not seeing this on Patreon, it means you're not subscribed. Okay, and if you're seeing this somewhere else, it means that you need to subscribe to see the shit, the full version. All right, let's get into it. Good morning, Neverland. Now, it's not the morning, but I just like saying that, okay? So I did. Because it's like we living in fucking Neverland, the way people be acting. Shit is crazy as hell. Now, look here. Tonight on Truth and Justice Tarot, we about to talk about this Ashlee Janae, okay? She went on her honeymoon with the dude she's with, right? Because that's what you do on the honeymoon. And then all of a sudden, she's no longer amongst us. And you know the first thing I was thinking. The same thing you was thinking. So we're going to figure this out. This is looking crazy. So just a little background story for me and you so we can stay on task. All right. A New Jersey family is demanding answers after their daughter died suddenly during a trip overseas with her fiancé, saying they have received little information about what happened and are calling for a transparent investigation. Ashlee Robinson, an influencer who went by Ashlee Janae online, had recently traveled to Zanzibar with her boyfriend, Joe McCann, who proposed to Robinson during the trip. Social media posts from her Instagram account suggest the trip was meant to celebrate Robinson's 31st birthday. Investigators in Tanzania said Tuesday during a news conference that they are questioning McCann and holding his passport until autopsy results are complete. Authorities previously told local media that he was not suspect of wrongdoing. It goes on and on and on and on and on, but they're trying to pass this thing off as she took her life. Now, why would, I don't know, this is a legend for entertainment purposes only, okay? So anything that's said in here, this is for entertainment. We just a legend. I'm just gonna read what I get. You can't write a check on this shit and take it to the bank, okay? I just want to put that out there. And I also want to say my condolences to her family. But I do this thing because of truth and justice. That's why I do it, okay? It's really for no other reason. I'm serious. I really be serious about this stuff, y'all. It just so happened that getting behind stuff like this, you can still do it in this format. But no, hell no. I don't want to say too much, but yeah. So, I said all that to say this. So what would be the purpose? She gets engaged. He asks her to marry him, right? And then they go off to this honeymoon, and then she says, I'm sick of life? I don't know. That just don't make sense. Now, another thing that doesn't make sense unless I'm missing something, I know she was an influencer, right? But I'm just saying, I don't think she would have been Olivia Pope. I don't think she's in that type of rank, is she? I know disrespect if she is. So if it was an Olivia Pope situation, then I say, Okay, but I don't think that's what it is. I don't. First off, let me see. We're gonna use this Shamanic Clarity Oracle deck. Let me show it to you. This is my deck. If you like it, go to my website, rockyroadtv.com, click on the picture, pay for it, and we'll get it to you, all right? If that's something you are interested in. Okay. I just wanted to clear them up with my dragon's blood incense. What's the energy surrounding around this lady? Ashlee Janae. What's the energy? What's the energy? What's the energy? What's the energy? Let's here. Ashlee Janae. Is there anything else? Is there anything else? All right. So we got celebrity frequency. Already, we are on the right path because she was an influencer. Okay? And let me take the time, since this came out, it reminded me about the notes of the impressions that I was getting about this. Oh, shit. It's not showing up with that filter. But anyway, I took notes, is the point. So I want to share, these are some of the impressions that I was getting. And I had realized, oh, the reading's starting before it's starting. Okay. So, yeah, hey, it is what it is. So I got the things aren't what they seem. Whatever, right? Duh, that's what most people. And then I got, maybe we'll meet in a bar. He'll drive a funky car. Remember that? Remember that Janet Jackson song? Maybe we'll meet in a bar. He'll drive a funky car in the club and fall so deeply in love. Yeah. So then I got 111, new beginnings, something with the color red. I don't know if the color red is her favorite color. She likes red lipstick. I don't know, something going on with that color red. I don't know why it was pointed out. I'm just sharing it with you. I'm sharing you what I got. I got the energy of a starletta. Did I make that word up, y'all? This is I get cheerleader, pom pom energy, pom pom squad. Like she had a bright smile. I don't know. So let me tell you this. I haven't really watched. I've seen her come across my TikTok, but I haven't really watched anything from her. So I don't have a bias. Only thing I know is what I read to you. I don't have a bias. So these things are, I'm just telling you what I'm getting. She had a bright smile. Okay. And so then I get on his energy. I get a leprechaun type energy. Now, let me say this. Of course, he's Caucasian. That's not where we're going. I want to make sure that y'all understand that I don't believe that leprechauns are evil. But evil comes in many forms, okay? So I'm going to say that. It's not that any one thing is inherently evil. It's that evil comes in many forms. There's a difference, and you got to know that, okay? So, he's looking for a pot of gold ass individual. Let me know if any of this resonates. I get like a bad rabbit energy. I'm picking up on the Monster energy drink. Something about the Incredible Hulk. These things sound random, but somebody can verify this stuff. Okay, monster trucks. I get that they were unconventional. Besides the obvious. I mean, it's more accepted today, but way back when this would be unconventional, right? But beyond that, they're unconventional. I get this Alice in Wonderland energy, and then the song "Someday We'll Be Together" popped up in my head too. So if anybody can tell me what that's about, I would greatly appreciate it, and please do so in the comments. So we have celebrity frequency here. We already know she's an influencer. We've got malevolent being. So we already know that a demonic force was at play here. Okay, it says having or showing an intense, vicious desire to cause harm, evil, or misfortune to others. It describes someone who is malicious, spiteful, or ill-disposed, often enjoying or plotting the downfall of others. Okay, this came out. This is just the energy around her. Not saying this is her. I'm saying involving her. These are the energies. We got the jealousy card. The thoughts or feelings of insecurity, fear, and concern over a relative lack of possessions or safety. Jealousy consists of one or more emotions such as anger, resentment, inadequacy, helplessness, or disgust. We have master manipulator in reverse. Do I need to read some people might not know what that is. Because some of y'all motherfuckers are still in denial that you're a master manipulator. So I'm going to read this definition out loud so we can all be on the same page and start self-checking, okay? Are you a master manipulator? Let's find out together. An individual who uses deceptive, controlling, or exploitative tactics to influence others for personal gain. Common behaviors include gaslighting, guilt-tripping, lying, using charm, and playing the victim to control, while signs include confused, anxious, or doubting oneself in their presence. Identifying them involves watching for inconsistency, narcissism, and a divide-and-conquer approach. Dealing with them involves setting strict boundaries, staying emotionally detached, and limiting contact. Now, let me tell you this. This came in reverse. Now, typically in reverse would mean that this is saying that this person wasn't a master manipulator. But when I see this in reverse, what I get is this person didn't want to appear to be a master manipulator. They didn't want to show up in that energy. So they came in a more cunning and conniving energy, whoever this energy is. And I get the sense, I could be wrong, this is alleged for entertainment purposes, but I get the sense that dude was. Then we got the heart chakra. The I love. And you know what's so funny? As soon as I say I love, I heard I love. It's as a sea. I love. Y'all gotta look up. I don't know all these lyrics, but you know what the hell I'm talking about. So I feel like she was really optimistic, hopeful, and she really believed in whatever the shit was. Whatever she thought it was. She had an ideal in her head, a very superficial one, maybe slightly, I'm not trying to piss nobody off or anything like that. Could have been kind of naive. Okay. Let me see what else comes out in this deck, and then we're going to move to another deck, and then we're going to get to some questions. We getting into it tonight on this. So I hope you have your snacks or whatever, because we about to get into this. Okay? This is like about to be talk show length, but we investigating. All right, let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. What make me wanna throw my hands up and y'all fooling. It's two crazy ass cars that came out already. Yo, I'm about to tell you, y'all gonna be tripping. This is crazy. Oh my God. Okay, we got the divine light card. You know, again, she was a starlet. She had that pom-pom energy, that cheerleader energy, good energy. Look at me. Not in, I wouldn't say it was in a thirsty way, but she liked to be seen. Rightfully so, right? Now, we got this needs to come out the closet card, and what I get from this is, again, dude was hiding who he was and his intentions. But let me tell you something. You can see stuff with people. They will give you signs. You will act like you didn't see it, but you saw it. And what you will do is you will allow the fairy tale in your mind take precedent over what you have seen and been shown. And see, when you lead with illusions, delusions, and made up shit in your mind, it will mislead you down the wrong path. I don't even know if I should be doing this reading, because now I feel like I'm getting too deep. I feel like, and somebody gonna be mad, but we gonna keep going. We got projection master here. An unconscious defense mechanism where individuals attribute their own unacceptable thoughts, feelings, or motives onto another person, often to avoid confronting them within themselves. Common signs include intense, disproportionate emotional reactions, frequent blaming, and accusing others of one's own unwanted traits. See how he's pointing at her? So I'm getting a sense that they got into some kind of argument. They went down there to have a good time, and as life would have it, some shit came and slapped them upside the head with a problem, and it caused chaos. Well, or it could have just been the opportune time. It's mighty funny how when people come up dead, it's in other countries.